Do you remember the first time you opened the data table in the Unreal Editor? That's like disappointment you felt when you realized you cannot, in fact, edit values in the table view? That it's only really possible to view and edit one row at a time? Also, how are you supposed to compare values when nested structs are displayed like this? Well, it doesn't have to be this way. Welcome back to the Property Spreadsheet. With Update 1.1 of our Unreal Editor plugin, you can now view and edit data table rows the same way as your other assets. If you aren't familiar with our tool, please watch our initial showcase video, link in the card and video description. The setup is super simple. Here I have a data table in the content browser. I will create a spreadsheet, give it a name, and open it. You can now see the data table as a single entry in the spreadsheet. This is because, by default, the spreadsheet shows all assets in the same folder as entries. The spreadsheet doesn't have to be in the same folder as the data table though. You can reference it from anywhere in the project. To view the rows of the data table, you need to change the entry provider in the Settings tab of the spreadsheet. Use the drop-down to change the Asset Entry Provider to the Data Table Entry Provider, and specify the data table in the list below. Now all data table rows are displayed in the spreadsheet. As with other assets, you can add the properties of the row struct as columns, including the individual child properties of our nested struct. From here, you can edit them as any other asset property. You can also bulk edit the data in the Details panel or directly in the table. You can even create new rows directly from here, which can be edited right away. Naturally, duplicating and removing rows is also possible. All of these changes are updated in real time in the original data table and of course vice versa. The Property Spreadsheet also allows you to display multiple data tables at once, simply by adding more of them to the list in the settings. To differentiate rows of different tables from each other, you can pin the data table variable in the Advanced category of the Details panel. That way you can sort your entries by data table or filter them for a particular one. With the Data Table Entry Provider, the Property Spreadsheet makes it a lot easier to edit data tables directly in the Unreal Editor, which also mitigates the need to export your data to an external spreadsheet application like Excel or Google Sheets. That in turn means you don't have to maintain two versions of your data, where it's easy to lose track of which one is more up to date. And you can edit structs and reference properties in a native environment, rather than bothering with their string representation. And that's it for our Data Table Entry Provider. For a full explanation of the Property Spreadsheet and all of its features, please refer to the documentation on our website. We have described all functionalities of the plugin in detail, including animated examples. If you want to stay in the loop about more upcoming features, or even want to make suggestions of your own, feel free to join our Discord or contact us on our socials, all links in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to get notified when we release a new video. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.